hesitation when I come forward. I won't let you go. When she telling me to come forward, to come for me. That's what she telling me to come forward. No hesitation when I come forward. I won't let her go, yeah, yeah, yeah. She's telling me to come forward, come for me. See, I don't know why I finally now I just spoke my mind. I know it's long since we spoke sometime, but this thing no play, I go change your mind. Just give me some time, really, please. Cause I don't have no time to waste. No more back and forth, just like Aaliyah. That's all I wanna do right now. Grab it up. Say on me, gonna grab it up. Body to body, make a bend up on that reeling. Bad man, turn you over like a steering. Well, when me gonna grab it up? Say you know me, gonna grab it up. Body to body, make a bend up on that reeling. Bad man, turn you over like a steering. Well, telling me to come forward, come for me. That's what she telling me to come for me. No hesitation when I come forward. I won't let you go. When she telling me to come forward, to come for me. That's what she telling me to come forward. No hesitation when I come forward. I won't let her go, yeah, yeah, yeah. She's telling me to come forward, come for me.
Just killed it.
You made the decision to play Thiago. Klopp doesn't change the system since Lubac left. You don't want to change from the 4-3. Boom, 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 boom. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, people? We're back again on the Joey James Show for another preview. This time it's the big one for me. This means more because I've gone bold. I've decided to do you know what I mean, fork out some cash in the Christmas period. I'm going to this game, so this means more to me. It means a lot in obviously in regards to the title race. We got first versus second, Liverpool versus Arsenal. And I'm here with the main man G, and we got Sard from the Football Corner as well. And I had to get Sard in because we've been chopping it up a lot on Judge Mo's obviously channel. And yeah, I know he's a gooner. He came on the Football Terrace and I cooked him a bit. So this time I'm going to take a seat back. I'm going to host it. We're going to see if it's going to be 2-0. And I'm expecting a 2-0 from Liverpool tomorrow. So big up to everyone in the building. Make sure that once we pop in, we're smashing a like. Make sure we're heading over to obviously the Football Corner. The link's in the description now. So please head over there. Make sure we're subscribing, getting into 1K. Heading over to GTV Football as always to make sure we're smashing the like. And yeah, look, let's just get into it straight off the bat. Let me move this around because you know, it's you two getting against each other. Let me actually turn it around like this. It's Liverpool versus Arsenal. I'm gonna start. You know, we're gonna start with. Yeah, this is the dividers. Yeah, man. I'm just a host today. I'm a neutral. Do you know what it is? I'm moving like G. I'm moving like G when we went to Crystal Palace. Let's just give someone a little insight into what goes on with Liverpool fans around this side.
Right.
Pure allegations on you, G. Pure allegations. So
yeah, no, let them. There's no allegations, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Crystal Palace fan. You know what I mean? Come on, bro. local, innit? South London, local.
That was CCTV, bro. That was CCTV.
Yeah.
They caught my live in effect, bro.
This is when you got to support your local. You got to support your local. You know what I mean? You got to support your local.
There we go, man. But look, let's start off, man. Obviously, this is a big game. Last time. Obviously, look, Liverpool, United, and Arsenal are two. Let's be honest, the two top teams in English football in terms of like heritage, in terms of trophies won, like historically. You've got Liverpool and Arsenal in a title race with themselves for the first time since what was it? What, the 80s, the 90s when Arsenal
The last time we won a title over you was 89.
Yeah, so
That's the
89.
last, and
It was
even
89
then, I
when
don't.
you beat us
It
at
was
Anfield.
so
When you
close.
beat us
Yeah,
at Anfield.
that was so close. And to be honest, we had no right to beat you at Anfield, bro. Because that season you were untouchable. So, bro, it's been a long time. So, anytime other than that, when you've been good, we've been shit. When we've been good, you've been shit. So there's just never really been that rivalry for titles or anything like that between us.
Exactly. But look, we're involved now. I'm gonna give it to Saad first. Chat to me, man. Chat to me. Big
Listen,
game. They're saying if you win this, you're favourites. People are telling me if you win this, you got to win the league. That's it. No ifs, no buts, no maybes. It's title or bust.
listen, with all that talk, bro, and nothing's decided, bro. It's still December, bro. I don't start deciding stuff, and I don't really take the games into account that are, this is a title decider. This makes you favourites until you're in like February, March, that kind of area. But listen, for me, this is massive. This is massive, and obviously yesterday. By the way, everybody, man, make sure you're subscribing to the channel, man. Make sure you're liking the button. Hit that like button, bro. Yeah, just pay your rent, guys. Pay your rent. Yeah, we quality content for you here. So all we ask is you like the video. But just get into the game. You know what? I can't lie. For me, because yesterday me and Mo, and we were on Hassan's channel, and we were having an argument about. Well, it wasn't really an argument. I was just trying to say because Mo was saying we don't have to win this game. If we don't win this game, it doesn't really have any effect on the title, which, yes, I agree that it doesn't have any effect on the title. But for me personally, I think this is a must win for us just to show that the mentality is there to go to away ground, a hard away ground, somewhere we haven't won I think the last time was 2012 where we won at Anfield. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean? I think
2012. Yeah,
Jamie Carragher was still there, I
Jamie
believe, at the
Carragher
time,
was
bro.
captain that game,
Oh,
man.
well, so that's the last time that we won at Anfield. So I expect us to go there tomorrow to be able to get the win, and this can show us that the mentality is gone. We're not going to go to away grounds and get bodied off the ball. We're not going to go to away grounds and let Liverpool pepper us with shots all the time, how we used to. Like, let's face it, Liverpool used to run rampant when we go to Anfield. They did. We had a couple of good games, maybe 3 or 4 over the years, but still not at the level that we should be at. So this is probably the first time in a while that I'm going to Anfield, and I'm confident. Firstly, I'm confident that we won't like shed a load of goals just because of the defensive record, how good my defense has been this year. But the only thing that's worrying me is the front line. That's the only thing. Are we going to get the front line that was playing against Sheffield, where we scored 5 goals, or are we going to get the front line that was playing against Aston Villa, where we had so many shots, could not even finish one? Odegaard should have had a hat trick in that game. So that's the only thing for me. The clinical edge is missing. That's what kills us in every single game. I feel like we'll win the midfield battle depending on who Klopp picks. Because if he goes with the midfield that was playing against Man United, then I think we'll probably win that midfield battle. But if he goes with a similar team to what you played against West Ham, it completely changes the game. Because everybody was asking for Gakpo to start. Everybody's asking for Curtis Jones to come in and this and that. So it's all up to Klopp on how he approaches this game. But for me, I'm confident that my team can come out there and could put out a good performance against you guys. For once, I can go there feeling proud of my team, and I can go there feeling good that we're not going to get smacked. Do you know what I mean? Which is good.
Cool. G, chat to me, man. Chat to me. He's obviously coming. He's confident. Yeah, I mean, the Gooners are confident. They're like, yeah. Do you know I mean? They're saying Rice is the best player in the league. Do you know I mean? They're saying Saliba is the best player, second best player in the league. This is what we're screaming. How confident are you of obviously the weekend fixture or tomorrow fixture? Because Liverpool have got like 2 games to look at reference points. You've obviously got the United game, which was in terms of like chances created, it was still there, but that potency, that kind of energy wasn't there. It was just a kind of lackluster performance, even though we dominated a lot of that game. And then you've got the West Ham game where it all seemingly came together with random different pieces in different positions that we didn't necessarily expect. It was obviously a slightly changed team from that United game, but we went and, you know what I mean, we delivered. So what game are you looking at as a reference point? Are you as confident?
It's at Anfield, isn't it? So I don't really see a defeat. Do you know? Like, I'll be surprised. I'll be real. I'll be surprised. But I'll be honest. I kind of echo what Saad said though. I think what you can say for Arsenal, you can say the exact same thing for Liverpool. Do you get what I'm trying to say? We both got the same defense in terms of goals conceded this season. I'm going to say we've scored more. I can't 100. I'm not 100% on that, but I'm sure we've scored more. And we've both looked at times a bit shoddy. Do you know what I mean? In terms of just natural. That sounds stupid. In terms of like natural like finishing and stuff like that. And then we both had games where you're like, Jesus Christ, everything's just come together. Like, we're scoring goals, we're doing this, we're doing that. I think I remember watching you guys in the Champions League. I can't remember who you faced, and you absolutely slapped them.
Lons.
And I think Lons, that's it, yeah.
6-0 and 5-0. Yeah.
But do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, so we both had games. It's difficult to choose which game you're going to reference, I'll be honest, because I don't know if Arsenal would look at that game and be like, yeah, this is the Arsenal we know or whatever, or they're going to look at the game that they possibly had at like Everton earlier on in the season, where I thought they were cool, calm, and composed, but it was only, 1-0? But do you know what I mean? It was just one of those kind of games. Or same with Liverpool. I'm not using really the West Ham as any real reference. You know what I mean? It's a Carabao Cup tie, both teams rotate like that. That's not really what I'm looking at. I'm probably looking more, I'll be so real, I'm looking at like the performance against Tottenham. Liverpool's best performance of the season. Absolutely fantastic. Only difference is we're at home now. We can create those chances. We can really get at them. You get what I'm trying to say? And I think with what Klopp said, especially in the presser earlier on about the fans and stuff like that, I think that's going to play. And obviously you're a part of this, you know what I mean, for tomorrow. So I need you, you know what I mean? I need to be seeing the videos of Jerry making up as much noise as possible in the stadium because I think that's going to play a massive part, you know, towards the game in itself. I think if the Anfield crowd are on them, I don't know how Arsenal are going to handle that. And we know we do fast starts. We're capable of that. And I think this season is just going to be, tomorrow's game is going to be the same thing, where I feel we're going to start fast. Whether we'll keep them out, I don't think so. But I think we'll start fast enough to get an early goal and stuff like that. Obviously, we'll get into score predictions later on. But yeah, man, that's kind of how I'm seeing. I'm confident we can get a win, but I'm not going to sit here and say, yeah, I'm super confident. It's a guaranteed banker. I don't think this is the same Arsenal that I remember from previous seasons. They look like they can probably pattern themselves if they really want to be honest.
I hear that. So look, going into the game then, we'll start with you, G, and then go back to Saad. Where do you think that game's going to be won or lost? Because obviously Saad mentioned earlier, he thinks that the midfield, obviously Arsenal probably trump it. And if I'm being honest, man for man, they've probably got a better midfield, do you know what I mean, or more technical midfield in that regard. They use their midfield in a different way, which means for me, Arsenal, for them to be at their best, they need to impose themselves inside in the midfield. Liverpool are a bit wishy-washy, you know, like we do need to impose ourselves in the midfield, of course, but we don't really need our midfield to still win a game. If that, like, do you know what I mean? We can very much go direct, and it probably suits the types of personnel we've got up front anyway. Where do you think the game's going to be won? Because as you mentioned, two defenses, like in terms of goals conceded, I think Liverpool have conceded or we've conceded the same amount. We've scored one more goal than them, or our forward line scored one more goal. Very, very balanced in terms of when you're looking at the stats. Is it defense? Is it midfield? Where's the game being won?
Sorry, no, I don't know if he's finished. Nah, you answered the question there yourself. It's for me, I don't think it's going to be a midfield battle. I feel like Arsenal will win the midfield battle. I don't feel that's going to be as important for the game, though. I think it is going to be up front. I don't see goals in their midfield like that. I know Ødegaard can score goals. I mean, Rice every now and again will probably could, but you know what I mean? Like, I feel like we have goals in the midfield now. Do you get what I'm trying to say in terms of whether it be Szoboszlai, whether it be Trent, whether it be Gravenberch potentially. Heck, we just saw Curtis Jones bag 2 the other day. I don't think that midfield battle is going to be that important in the game. I feel like even if Arsenal were to win it, Liverpool could still go and bag 3 just because of the attack. Now, the attack has been a bit wishy-washy, to be fair, in the last month or so. So that's where it's going to play. But then at the same time, I don't know about Arsenal's attack in terms of coming up against obviously the best keeper in the world, in my opinion. Will they be able to get past him? Like that's where I'm just looking at. I feel like it's going to be attack versus attack, and who's going to have the more clinical of the 3 attackers, shall we say, that are going to be playing, on Saturday. So midfield, I mean, Rice, like their midfield's better. I can't say that it's not. They've got a better midfield in my opinion, but attack, I think that's where we just edge it, and I think that's where it's going to be won or lost.
So what are you saying?
Listen, I agree. I think it is the midfield where I think the midfield we win the midfield battle. But for me, I agree. I think the attack is who can take their chances. Obviously, if you guys do go direct, I will say that. The only reason why I'm a bit more confident with you guys, obviously, if you go direct, I'll be a bit more safer. It's just because I got Saliba there, and Saliba, this guy, I've seen him literally. Anybody puts a ball over the top, and somebody's running after it, Saliba just covers the left, the right. It doesn't matter. He's just there everywhere. He's just covering every position of the 2 centre back positions. So I think he'll be able to clean that up. And even Gabriel's not been that bad in regards to tracking back and being able to cover those spaces. He isn't as quick as Saliba, but I'm hoping that we can. I'm hoping we don't show our arse in this game and completely leave it wide open for Salah just running, because if we use I know you ain't using a West Ham game, but if we look at the West Ham game, look at that. That's Salah's prime move, to just sit behind the last man, bang. Thanks. Stay in line with the last defender, bang. That's where you want to catch him. And when you have players like Trent, you have players that can find the man. Bro, it's very easy for them to find Salah when he's on the last man. So we definitely need to not go into this game thinking that it's going to be easy. I don't think it's going to be easy. I think this game can go either one or 2 ways. I think it will either be a crazy game where we go just end to end. You might see like a 2-2, a 3-2, something like that kind of scoreline. Or it could be a 0-0, maybe a 1-0 to either team. So going into this game, I do think it's going to be one with the attack. Obviously, we have Bukayo Saka, who, although he's had a slower start to the season, in all competitions he's still on 19 GA at the moment, so which is nuts, even though he's having a slow season. Martinelli, who's currently not in the best of form scoring wise. I'm hoping that tomorrow, because for some reason, when he comes up against Liverpool, in the last 3 games that we played against you guys, he actually enjoys that fixture a lot. Like he wakes up for that fixture. I don't know whether, because I remember I think it was Klopp. I always make this joke. Klopp said something about he rates Martinelli or something like that in a presser. And I was like, bro, that gassed him up. Yeah, so he was like, he's always trying to do auditions in front of Klopp, man. It's too funny, bro. But yeah, listen, he's always
tell him
he's
he can
always
come,
trying
you
to
know.
show up.
Hey,
No.
bro.
Leave your hands. Get your hands off my star boy. That's star boy number 2. Okay, star boy number 1 on the right side, star boy number 2 on the left. But listen, it's definitely gonna be an attack. I think Trossard would definitely play a part tomorrow as well. That's an option we have coming off the bench. Obviously he's not going to start. I think Havertz at the moment has earned his place with the goals that he's scored for us, important goals. So yeah, it's whether the attack can keep it, can actually take their chances. That's where the game is won and lost for both teams, because Nunez isn't in the best of form as well. I think it's 9 games he hasn't scored in. Or it's been 9 games since he last scored. So, and even Diaz, he's not on the scoring that much. So it's definitely the attack, bro. Definitely the attack. I think it's going to be one I lost in.
Cool. Say no more. Just going to go and get into some of the comments as well. Pure people in the building. Guys, make sure we've got over 50 people in the building. Make sure we're smashing the like as well. Make sure we're heading over to the Football Corner. Again, the link's in the description. Please go and follow the Football Corner and what Sar's doing over there. And of course, everyone knows already, follow GTV. Do you know what I mean? It's a linkage. It's a linkage. But yeah, big up to Sam Max for the super chat as well. Really, really appreciate it. Saying the game will be won on who has the best finishing, but crucially on the wings. If there are gaps defensively, then the other side could get
I don't know what that
roast.
says.
Quattro out. I don't know. Quattro out. I'm very that, but big up to yourself, Sam Max, as well. That's obviously a spelling. We got Ultra. Big up to Ultra saying, JJ asked Saad about his recent Pro Club performance.
Oh my God! You know what, Vel? You're such a fraud, bro. Listen, they played me in DM, and every time a goal would get conceded, or every time we conceded a goal, Staffy would look at me and say, "Where's my six? Where's my six?" I'm like, Staffy, that was the problem with the defenders, bro. I tried to cut the passing lanes, bro. What do you not want me to do? They want me to jump in goal and save it, bro. It's the six, like, bro. But listen, we won't speak about the Pro Club's performance. I'm gonna redeem myself on the next session, but big up Vel anyway.
You can never hide on these Pro Club performances.
Allah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
You can't, man.
But
you can't.
Jay, sorry, just quickly, just going back to the super chat quickly. I just wanted to say one thing as well.
Yeah.
The one thing about obviously the game will be won and lost on the wings as well. I think the wings are crucial. But for us, I've always said one thing. I would love for us to go central. I would love for us to play in the middle, play through the middle. We never play through the middle. We always use the flanks. Always. Whenever we play through the middle on the odd occasion, it always seems to work out. We manage to find a running behind from either Saka or Martinelli when we play through the middle. But we never do it. We always play down the flanks, man. So I think for us, I think it's important that we play down the middle a bit tomorrow, just to try and get in behind, get the runners in, but not play down the wings to try and cross it in, because we got Jesus in the box. What's Jesus gonna do, man?
If anything, it does make sense for them to want to go and play down. Like if I was Arteta, looking at like Liverpool's strength, even defensively, I'd go down the no. You say go down the wings, but Liverpool be expecting you to go down the wings. Exactly. And when you think about it, Liverpool Liverpool get caught out in transition, but when Liverpool sit back, it's difficult to beat them down the wings. Even like when we faced City. Doku, yes, a couple times he done something, but it wasn't anything mad when you think about it. Going down the middle, when you think about it, that's where, depending on who Liverpool play there, obviously McAllister's not available. We've got Endo in that position. The only other option, is Trent in that position, or you play Jones in that position in the 6. But I think it's going to be Endo to play there anyway. That for me is an area where you can target. If you can just pop around over there, I don't think defensively we're solid enough as a unit, and we're not used to each other as a midfield, but it'll be an interesting battle, man. It'll be interesting. Yeah. We got Anfield Road N. Big up to Anfield Road saying 91 was the last title race between the two. Yeah, Kenny quit in Jan, and Arsenal went and took advantage. Yeah, but 89 was the one when they won it at Anfield. Honesty, big up to Honesty saying, funny enough, Ibu and Saliba's stats are almost identical. And listen, we're going to get into, obviously, your predicted team for the day, our predicted team from a Liverpool perspective, and then of course we're going to do a mix, the combined 11 as well. Captain Sal saying the worst result Liverpool will have is a draw tomorrow. I don't see us losing. Arsenal are a good side, but the hype about Arsenal is too much. We've got Keep It Level saying Nunez will go on a scoring run this season. I have faith in him, and for that he will just never be consistent, which we all want out of him. Yeah, I mean, that consistency is there. And look, let's just keep it. That's a great segue. Nunez. Now, it's funny. Speaking to rival fans, they don't get onto Nunez as much as we get onto Nunez, or have done. His performance against United kind of united a lot of fans together in regards to obviously Nunez's performance, and everyone's kind of on the same page now saying, hey, they're questioning either. At minimum, the fans are just saying, look, his performances haven't been good enough. Whereas before, there was this kind of divide where you had some fans saying he's terrible, get him out. And you had some fans saying he's the best thing. He's do you know what I mean? He's about to blow. He's about to pop. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Like that road, like the guy that's about to drop a mixtape and every man on road saying, yeah, man's about to blow, My man's about to
He's the
blow.
next one
but
up. He's the next one
He's
up.
the next one up. But you know, he never does. You know, back in the day when in school, they used to sell the CDs.
Yeah.
People make their own CDs. That's
Hey,
exactly
big up
what
the
it
man
was.
them used to shot them
Yeah,
mixtapes
that's
and that,
crazy.
though, man. Big up
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, but
Big up.
G, chat to me, man, because Nunez obviously shocking performance against United. I think in general, just like he's had decent performances, but from what we expect from a number 9 when you're playing down the middle, with the amount of XG he's getting, with the amount of shots, just hasn't got enough goals. He's the Haaland of XG, but he's got the finishing of. I mean, Jackson's got better finishing. Richarlison's got better finishing. Watkins got better finishing. Heck, I think Tony will get more goals than him when he comes back in January. But he's playing on the left against West Ham. Different result. A different type of... Maybe the expectation on what he's got to do is different, but then the role's different. And I think look, it was a decent performance from him, albeit without a goal. What are you saying about Nunez, man?
You know what I'm saying? There's no way we're going to have people trying to tell me that this brother is now playing left wing. You know what I'm trying to say? Because you all tried to convince me that this brother is going to be R9 reincarnation. Like, that this guy was going to turn... Or let me not even be disingenuous. Everyone told me that he was going to be like Fernando Torres. They told me, yeah, he does the same. I heard Spaces. I heard people on Twitter. I heard YouTube content creators. I heard everyone tell me, yeah. He's going to be just like him. You know what I mean? Just like him kind of thing. And I said, all right, fair enough. Cool. If he's going to be just like, you know what I mean? If he's going to be just like Fernando Torres, then cool. Do you know what I mean? Let me see it. Let me see what's happening. It's been like, 18 months now, and we're still here saying that he's just not really that type of guy. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, I don't feel like he's going to turn into this world-class striker, but then the fact that, 50K, the fact that, we're now saying, oh, he might be able to do better on the left. But when we were talking about this last season, that was something that wasn't agreed upon. That felt like something that people wouldn't allow it. You know what I mean? It was just always those kind of things. And I just don't quite understand why now, off of one game in a Carabao Cup tie where 2 teams rotated their sides, that now we believe that, yeah, playing him off the left might be a better option for him. So are we all saying that we don't agree that he should be a striker anymore? We do think that he should just play down the left and he's not good enough to play up front. Is that what we're saying? Because if that's what we're saying, cool, I need to hear it. I need to hear it from everybody so that we can all be in unison and then we can judge him as a left winger. Then I'm cool with it. But until that time, then I'm not trying to hear it. Sit on the bench for all I care. It doesn't really matter. But if he's not cutting the mustard through the middle, I don't understand why we're almost trying to force it. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Because for the things that he does do well, it's still not good enough. Do you get what I'm trying to... And we're not in a situation like, with no disrespect, but like Arsenal have 2 strikers in their team in terms of Gabriel Jesus, who's a lot different to an Eddie Nketiah. Now, obviously, Gabriel Jesus is far ahead of an Eddie Nketiah, but they don't really have... Maybe Trossard could potentially slot into that role as well if you needed him to, but they don't really have any real natural kind of guys. But they have that original one, that one guy, regardless of anything happens, and Nketiah can go on a run of 5 games with a goal, and Jesus is still coming back in. That's what we need to start creating, is that if he's going to be the guy, then he just has to be the guy and just keep him in there, So all of this chopping and changing stuff, I feel like, for me, I'm not really with it and I don't really like it. But, we'll just have to wait and see, on someone like him, to be honest with you. I think there's too many factors that have to come into play in order for him to be the player that people expect him to be.
But in this game, though, then, do you not think that him playing down the left could be a positive for Liverpool in terms of what he could offer in comparison to, we've got Diaz that seems to, I don't know.
Yeah, you can play him. Yeah, obviously, I don't want to do the predicted lineup or nothing. But
yeah.
If we just talk about him specifically.
Yeah, him specifically,
I mean, if I'm just talking, he doesn't even start in my team on tomorrow anyway. So it doesn't really make too much of a difference. Do you get what I mean? I mean, I'd rather just play Diaz there and then put Gakpo up top. Like, it's really that kind of simple, because I feel like Nunez is sick as an impact sub. That type of problem coming off the bench, we have no one else like that in the whole attack. Diaz, it was only Diaz and Gakpo that's really available. Everyone else is injured. Harvey Elliott, none of them can offer you the threat that he can offer you off the bench. I feel like that, for me right now, is where we're going to see better from someone like Darwin Nunez, just for now, and then obviously maybe you play your way into form or something like that. But I just think we need to be a bit smarter with certain things, man. I just think I understand why Klopp would want to just keep persisting, keep doing this. I also understand why he might want to play him off the left because of his attributes, what he might be able to offer. I don't know who Arsenal are going to play at right back, but at the end of the day, I'm still sitting there thinking, nah, I'd rather we just keep him on the bench, bring him on as a weapon. 60th minute, Liverpool need a goal, change up the game. You bring that threat on, Arsenal, I think, could have problems. Start him, starts playing shit, 60 minutes, he ain't done nothing. Who are you bringing on to really replace what he can kind of offer you? I don't think we have anybody like that.
So, does Nunez worry you? First of all, do you rate Nunez? First of all, do you rate Nunez? First of all, do you rate him as just individually? And second of all, is he someone that you look at in this Liverpool team? Of course, Jota looks like he might not be out, and if he's back, he'll probably be on the bench, so he won't start. I know he obviously always causes Arsenal a problem. Is he someone that you look at thinking, you know what, that could be a bit tricky for us? Are you just not even bothered? You're just like, yeah, he's pants.
I think last season he scored against us at home, so I remember that well. But this season, the real thing about Nunez for me, the interesting thing is he doesn't really seem like he's at the level yet to play at a club like Liverpool, to play at a big club like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Stuffy, you fraud. He's not at the level to play at a big club at the moment. He's way too raw. He hasn't got anything like solid down to a T that he can do. Do you know what I mean? So for me, I'm just looking at it like this. If, let's say, for instance, Nunez starts tomorrow, and like you said, he starts off the game bad. He has maybe a shot or two where let's say he hits the post or one goes wide, and then he gets low in confidence. And then that goes into the game and gets more and more into the game, and he's still low in confidence and he just can't hit the back of the net. What else is he going to offer the other players? Because I know, for me, Gabriel Jesus, although he's not the most clinical, he is going to offer me more in regards to bringing players into the game, in regards to trying to find Martinelli, in regards to trying to find Saka in that front line, helping with the build-up play. Nunez has to offer something in order to make himself worthy. And I was just looking at his previous, because he is raw at the moment, and I was looking at his previous seasons. I was looking at his first season for Benfica, where I think he done 15 GA in all competitions. His second season there, he done 34 GA in all competitions. But I think he scored 6 goals in the Champions League or something like that. Then he comes to you guys and he does 15 GA in all competitions for you guys last season. This season, we're at 25 games and he's got 7 goals. Sorry, that was goals I was talking about, not GA in total. Goals. So now he's only got 7 goals, where he was last year he scored 15 in all competitions. That's with you guys not even playing very well. The team, you had an aging midfield, and let's face it, the football was shit last year. I think we can all. We can all come out and say the football that Liverpool were playing was shit last year, but that was a transition. You were going from a transition, so that was his year. That was really the year. You know, when a big signing comes in, i.e., a Jack Grealish or something like that, they come in for big money. You say, okay, 1 season just to get used to the league. Second season, you got to start providing something for us to look at. This season, with a better midfield, and he still can't find the back of the net. The questions have to start being asked. And I think if we go into the third season and he's still down on this run of form, then questions need to start being asked about, is this guy the right guy? Has he got the correct trajectory in regards to his form and his skill to be playing at Liverpool? Because let's face it, you're not Everton from down the road. You're Liverpool Football Club, so you're going to be going for you're going to be in the Champions League next season, and you're going to need killers up front for that. You're going to need a player up front who can put his front foot forward and say, you know what, I'm gonna lead my team. I'm gonna score this goal. I'm gonna score the goals. I'm gonna make sure as long as the defense does their job, I'll do my job up front and I'll score the goals. I'll make sure we're going up. We're going in front. You lot just need to make sure you don't let any goals go in the back of the net, and you have Allison, so that probably won't happen. That's all he needs to worry about. But sometimes when he's on the ball, when he wants to shoot, he thinks too much about stuff. I mean, I'm sorry, but the Old Trafford Man United game. Why are you looking back to check if there was a penalty? Any striker with any sort of clinical edge is, I don't care what's happening over there. I'm putting this ball in the back of the net first, then I go and investigate what's going on here. Was that not a penalty, ref? It doesn't make sense. And listen, I'm not going to come out and say he completely doesn't scare me, because there's always a risk. There's always a risk. These strikers, whenever somebody's in bad form, Arsenal are always the ones to say, you know what? Come, we'll give you a goal, man. We'll give you a goal. You're in bad form, it's fine. We'll give you a goal, man. But yeah, listen, I'm just at the moment, I don't think he's Liverpool level. I think he's way too raw to be playing at a top club. And maybe if he was younger, if he was like 19, 20, I'd say, you know what? He'll probably learn from Klopp, and he'll learn as he grows within the Liverpool club. But he's 24. He's 24. In 3 years, he's going to be in his prime. So time's ticking, man. Time's ticking, and he's got to make sure he gets either a shot on him, or he can control the ball. Yeah, it's time's ticking, man.
I hear that, man. I hear that. So on that side, then, what team starts against Arsenal? Or what team would you might as well go? What team would you start? Because we don't know what Arteta's going to do. What team would you start?
If it was me,
I don't want people hiding behind Arteta. I don't want you hiding behind Arteta saying Arteta's going to play this player. I want you to tell me who you think should go and start.
For me, I would play. You see, you have to think about it, because there's. I want to. I want to go.
This how you make man is shook.
No, hold on. I want to go with the game plan, but my game plan is risky. My game plan is like, do you know? It's like front line, bro. You're just leaving yourself.
What as risky as Arteta bringing the carnival speakers to training and playing You Never Walk Alone on the speakers.
So if we want to start talking about You Never Walk Alone on the strikers on the speakers, bro, we could also speak about your manager pleading, bro. Man's doing a pet, bro. I heard he was giving sing-along pamphlets out at Liverpool Centre, bro. Come on, man. What are we doing here, bro? What are we doing here, man? But listen, the lineup I want to go with, it includes a certain Trossard in midfield playing at left 8. The only thing with that midfield is it leaves us really open in the middle at times.
You want to play Trossard in midfield?
Yeah, in that left 8, because I feel like he unlocks Ødegaard. That when Trossard plays in that left 8, he goes into that 10 spot. Ødegaard drops deep, is able to receive the ball more, and he's able to conduct the game. He's able to control the tempo of the game. I feel like he is more. You see him more in the game when Trossard plays in that left 8 position. However, Kai Havertz, he's in form at the moment. So do I want to get rid of him? He is an aerial threat. He can win the ball in the air because he's tall as hell. But there's also, do I want to play Jorginho, go kind of defensive? And kind of... the thing is, that Jorginho one, I kind of looked at it, and I don't even think I want to go with that. Because realistically, you're not going to be going through the midfield. You're going to be going with balls over the top. You might play down the wings. So, you know what? I'm going with the Trossard one. If it happens and we lose badly, guys...
So who's starting in goal? Who's starting in goal?
Oh, Raya. I can't be wrong.
So Raya in goal. What's your defense?
So I'm going to go... So I'm going to go Ramsdale. I'm going to go Ben White. I'm going to go Saliba, Gabriel, Zinchenko. Then I'm going to go...
Quick one. Ramsdale, over Raya. Well, obviously, I know you guys got 2 keepers. They're all right. I think Raya's pants. I think Raya's dead. I think he's pants, man. But
there's not a lot. there's not a lot between Raya and Ramsdale. Just at the moment, with the way that Arteta's dealt with the situation with the goalkeepers, I feel like Ramsdale's confidence is stripped. I don't feel like he has any confidence anymore in himself to perform well for us. Yes, he
So why
did.
would you
He
play
did.
him in this game?
He who?
You just said you were going to play Ramsdale in goal.
No, I said Raya.
I said right.
You said Raya in goal, yeah?
I said Raya.
I swear.
Hey,
I thought you said
why,
Ramsdale.
hey, Jay, what's going on, man?
I don't know, man. You said
No,
you
no,
were
I'm
going
playing
bold. You
Raya.
said you're going to
No,
be.
no,
I was
no.
like, all right.
No, hold on. He heard both, and he said he heard the goalkeeper. He heard R, and he said, "You got Ramsdale." No, Raya. I feel like Ramsdale at the moment, his confidence is shot. I can't go with Ramsdale at the moment, especially in a big game like this. If this was last season and the performance that he had last season at Anfield was crazy, but this season it's just he's been treated poorly. If I'm being honest, he's been treated poorly because of the way he was just stripped out of the team and not allowed to play again unless it was cup games. Do you know what I mean? But either way, I'm gonna go with Raya. I'm gonna go with Ben White, Saliba, Gabriel, Zinchenko. The midfield is gonna be Declan Rice, Leandro Trossard, and Odegaard. And the front three is the front three of always, which is Martinelli, Saka, and Gabriel Jesus down the middle. Um, I think that front line should be able to score goals, man. It should be able to score goals with Erdegaard creating chances, with him dropping deeper and being able to get the ball deep and then carry it forward. Goals should come. Goals should come because he'll be able to at least control the tempo of the game. And when he's in full control, that's when he's in his. Even you look at the Brighton game last week that we played. I saw this guy do the most illegal outside of the foot pass. I don't know if you guys saw it, where Saka was running. Odegaard. Odegaard done an
Oh,
outside of the foot
okay.
pass to Saka, bro. Stuff like that is illegal, bro. It literally we're just unlucky that Martinelli missed the shot because Saka parred it off to Martinelli, and then Martinelli missed the shot, unfortunately. But bro, when he's deep and he's dictating the play, he's able to dictate everything, and he's basically being the maestro. That's when Odegaard is at his best. But when you don't have a line breaker behind him and you play players next to him that can't break lines, then he's gonna be useless. He's gonna be useless. If you pin him to just there where he is in that 10 position right next to Saka and you're passing him balls and then you leave him for a second and you pass him the ball again, you expect him to just do some magic in that position, it's never really gonna happen because he's either gonna be getting marked by two man. So yeah, I feel like that's the starting 11 that I would go with for tomorrow's game. But if it's starting 11 that I believe he'll play, just take out Trossard and put Havertz in there. That's
Cool.
what I think he's gonna play.
G, what you saying, man? What's the starting 11? Go with your one, and then obviously do what Saad did and tell me what you think. You know, Klopp will go with as well because I know your one. You're probably going to do something mad. I know I went mad with my one, so I'm interested to see what you're going to do.
Simicas, Van Dijk, obviously Ali, but Simicas, Van Dijk, Konate, Gomez, Trent, Jones, Zabozalai, Salah, Gakpo, and Diaz. But really and truly, I feel like maybe you should swap Diaz and Gakpo and have Diaz maybe playing more of the false nine role than Gakpo playing there instead. Because I feel like coming up against, I mean, either might be all right against Saka in terms of helping Simicas back there. Because I feel like this might be a game where you might need it. I'm not 100% confident, but he might need help in this type of game. Saka's a fantastic, one of the second best right wing in the league. So you might need a bit of help with that one. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So yeah, Diaz and Gakpo, either one in up front, and then the other person can play left wing. And then I think that leaves you with Harvey Elliott, and Darwin Nunez to come off the bench. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And I think that then can change up potentially the way that you want to play. I saw someone put Kwanzaa at the back, but I said, nah, because Martinelli, which we know will happen, once he gets some space away from Trent, I feel like he will eat up someone like not eat up, that's a lie, but he will do good against a Kwanzaa as opposed to Konate. I don't think he can get really that much of the better of someone like a Konate, in the game kind of thing. So I think that might be where I'm looking at it. But I feel like then you've got options on the bench. Do you know what I mean? To even just change it. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, because I don't know if Liverpool are gonna really go that gung ho. If what I think Klopp's gonna do is the front three that played, take out Elliott, Salah up front, midfield Jones, Szoboszlai, Endo. He'll have Trent right back, Konate, Van Dijk, Tsimikas, Alisson. I feel like that's how he'll probably look to go in this kind of game. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So, but sometimes maybe just change it up a little bit. You know what I mean? Maybe shock Arsenal. You know what I mean? Just a little, just to see maybe if we can get Trent dictating from the middle of the park, then you may have a chance, to get the ball forward as quickly as possible and then do whatever it is need to do. But then I would much prefer Gomez versus Martinelli. Not to say that Trent's always had bad games against Martinelli, because he's been okay against him, in my opinion. But Gomez is in a good moment right now. I say keep that going. And I feel like he'd be in a home crowd, fans behind him. I feel like he'd be all right in this type of game. Do you get what I mean? So,
yeah. I'd go similar, man. I'd go, if it was me, I'd go Alisson, Gomez right back. I would go Konate, Virgil, centre backs, purely because that athleticism that he's got. I don't think he's been great this season, if I'm being honest. I think he's been quite poor.
Yeah,
I think Quanta's been better than him, but I don't know if I want to. If we weren't going for the title as such, or I didn't think there was a lot riding in this game, I'd probably play him in this game. If you were in like Tottenham's position, or like, do you know what I mean, we're fourth and they're first, I'd actually play Kwanzaa, because I'd be like, yeah, play him. It doesn't matter. Do you know what I mean? If they beat us, they're going for the title, we're not. We just need to make sure we do our business. I'd play him, but I play Konate just for that pace. Tsimikas has to play at left back. We haven't got anyone else. I'd play that same midfield. So I'd play Trent in a 6, Jones, Szoboszlai. On the right, though, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not starting Salah.
But that's not
gonna happen. No. I know he's going to. I know it's not going to. No. I'm saying what I would do. I'm saying what I would do.
Even that is like an unrealistic. That's like saying I'd rather play Keller over Alisson. Like, it's just
but it isn't. But it isn't though. Because if Alisson was moving spooky the way Salah's moving spooky, then I would. Then
you wouldn't.
Now I'm telling you I would. What do you mean I wouldn't? Are you telling me? I'm telling you I would. You're telling me I wouldn't. I'm telling you I would, bro. I'm telling you I would drop him. And what I would do, and I was even thinking about it, what I would even do, and I was thinking about is playing Trent. And this is something I was thinking about, playing Trent in the 8, playing Wataru Endo in the 6, and having Szoboszlai and Salah to come off the bench. Because I think Salah right now, in this game, he's gonna have to be able to beat Zinchenko, man. That regardless of my front three would have been Elliott. I would have went to the same front three that played against West Ham.
Wow.
I'd have went Elliott on the right, because I think Elliott as a right winger, he's getting, not only is he getting past his man, because he used to play in the midfield. When he comes into the middle, we've got a bit more link up, and I think it allows like a Gomez to bomb forward and like, do you know what I mean, as a right wing back more so. I think if Salah's playing and we've got whoever playing, and we've got Szoboszlai on that side, you're gonna see, or Trent, Gomez just gonna naturally invert. We've seen it. Gomez just starts to end up in midfield because there's no space out wide, because Salah's coming out wide to create space for Nunez that plays up front, or even a Gakpo. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know. That's what I would do. It is mad, but he's got to, like I said, if Salah play, and I know he's going to play, of course he's going to start, he has to be able to beat Zinchenko like 1v1, because there are going to be pure times in this game where, like the ball's on one side, we've isolated them, bang, and the ball's out to him. He has to be able to get past his man. If he can't do that against Zinchenko, then we've finished. Like, for me, that's like one of their weak points, isn't it? It's like Zinchenko, even though he's been good this season, he can give the ball away and he's coming inverted. So the same issue that we've got with Trent, they've got the same thing with Zinchenko. So that's what I would do. And I'd play Nunez on the left purely because I think Diaz has been pants. And you know I'm a Diaz fan as well, G. But Diaz has been pants. And maybe Diaz off the bench can give us, like at his best, he can just beat a man as well. Like off the bench, that's a decent option to go and have. I think Nunez right now, I want to stretch Arsenal as much as possible and try drag Saliba out into those corners, because even though Saliba can go and cover and do his defensive work, and as Saad said, he likes Saliba getting across and move across to right back and to left back to clear, that's fine. I want Saliba down that side. It means the centre's open. It means the middle is free. And then we can use the likes of Szoboszlai, Trent, Elliott coming inside in those pockets, Gakpo causing those issues up. So that's what I'm going with. Unpopular opinion, but yeah, that's what I'll go with, man.
No. The way you just explained it, I fully hear you now. Like now you've explained all of that. I don't even have beef with that, to be honest with you. If that's how you're looking at it in terms of getting Nunez to obviously stretch, he'll be on. Who would it? Ben White on that side.
Yeah. But Ben White comes forward, innit? So for me, Ben White against Nunez. Like now, Ben White has to move like a centre back. If Nunez was to pin him and try getting to feet and stuff, then you've got that problem. If you're still going behind, you've got a problem as well. Saliba's going to have to get across because Saliba's the right-sided centre-back, if I'm correct. Don't play on the left.
No, Saliba's the right.
Exactly. Yeah, he's on the right.
Yeah, Saliba's on the right.
Gabriel's on the left. Gabriel's on the left.
The thing is, I had who's it? James Doherty, when he just said about Salah up front with Gakpo and Diaz wide. That's the thing. I actually had in my own match preview that I'd done earlier on, I had Elliott right wing, but Salah up top, and then it was just a pick between Gakpo, Diaz, or Nunez, whoever, any one of them. To me, I feel like whatever you want to do there, you can do, because of what you're kind of saying. The only reason why I would have Salah in this game is what you're saying. You already know Salah's. You know what I'm saying that's my guy right there. You got Jerry. You've been you already know. When it comes to Salah, of course, that's my guy, 100%. And I'll take him over everybody we have. And I think most people would anyway because of how good he is. But he has been stinky in terms of his performances. And you're right. When it comes to he can't. I feel like that's not his game anymore. Like he can't do that. Like that's out of it. Like that's out of his whole thinking. He's turned into almost like what Ronaldo was, which is I ain't running past you, but in that sense, in terms of beating you with a dribble or skill, but I will score the goals that will obviously help the team. That's where I look at it, because I'm almost with your front three, where I do agree with it, I have zero confidence in any of them to get me a goal. That's not my only issue, is I don't have confidence in any of them. Like I don't look at any of them and think, yeah, he'll get me a goal. Like if they do, I'll be more shocked than I would be, not shocked. Whereas Salah gives you that inevitability that we just know, bro. We watched the game against Palace, bro. Stinky performance. Who gets the equalizing goal? It's Salah. Like it just seems to always fall to him to do it, or to get that goal, or to get that assist, or to just do something for whatever reason. I have no idea what it is. Whatever reason, he just seems like that guy. That's what I'm here to do, kind of thing. I don't trust no one else in the team at all with any ounce to be able to do that. I feel like then it's going to require too many other things to have to come into play, and we're going to need to pray that Arsenal's back line start moving shaky and this, that, and the other. And like, I just feel like it'll be too much. That's why I would put Salah. But your front three, people obviously saying it's an unpopular opinion. I don't think it's that really unpopular, because Jerry's right. At the end of the day, Salah don't really, ain't really been doing enough to start. But we know that, the top players in the world, they don't get dropped regardless of form. Like they just have to play regardless of anything. But if Klopp was bold, maybe he would go your way. Like
more so it was the balance that I was looking for. So when the way we played against West Ham, it just seemed more balanced. Like it was like, oh, okay. Like regardless, whoever we played against, we could have not scored, but it just looked a bit better on the eye. It was like, you got this defensive right back that understands the role really well, and he's actually had a very, very good season statistically. You've got Szoboszlai, who now can obviously just go and attack and do his thing from like the central areas, and he doesn't have to.
What do you do with Trent then?
If he's in the six, if he's in the six, he's dictating from deep. It's a completely different role. It's not like it's not.
That's the point I'm trying to make, is that I don't feel like, from what we've seen, I'm not saying you can't do it, just from what we've seen, Trent hasn't really been effective when he's done that role. He seems to be more effective when he does the role of basically what Szoboszlai is doing, effectively that same role. We've seen what that has. Obviously. So then that's what I'm going to ask you. What do we then start seeing the Szoboszlai that we've then seen for the last few games, which is poor?
I don't think so, because if you tell Trent because Trent right now, when he was becoming inverted, he was being asked for me to like do the final pass. The pass to the assist. So he's playing the pass to someone that plays the assist. The final pass, so he's making the assist, and he was being asked to go and score the goals. He was asked to do every facet of midfield play. If you go and tell him to just to play in the 6, he plays the pass like what he did to Salah, where he played it down the middle and went and scored like that ridiculous. If you can play those passes from that position, it means now we've got someone that, if he can be defensively switched on from like a midfield defensive position, like what Endo's doing, he gets the ball in the position that Endo does, and he can release these men quick. It means that Szoboszlai is already on his bike, because he can come and support him. He's got Gomez by his side, who's going to come and do that inverted role anyway at times. So your pivot, essentially, when we're in possession, is Gomez and Trent, with Trent actually coming more to the left side, if we think about it, because Gomez is on the right-hand side. So they're not even next to each other. And then that switch to Trent is that switch to Salah's there. He can come inside, and I don't know. Like I said, I don't think Klopp does it. I think Klopp does with what you're saying, but
no, bro. You already listen. Me and you've been doing. Why don't we play 3-5-2 since last season, and them type of styles there? So we already know Klopp ain't trying to do that. I wanted to ask Sada a question though. You see, like, obviously heading into this game, forget the fans. Obviously, you don't know what the players are thinking. Obviously, you can only go based on everything you do know. When you look at, I don't know, I haven't listened to any press conferences, if you guys have had one, in terms of the mentality and maybe in the way that you guys might set up tomorrow, how do you think that's going to look in terms of, obviously you've come there before, last season you came there, you was in good form, going for the league with Manchester City, maybe the game plan, fast start if you possibly can, which you ended up doing, going 2-0 up, and then obviously whatever happened after that. Are you coming here maybe with a bit more, would I say, experience in terms of your own mentality, and from what we're seeing from you this season with the way that you guys have been playing? Because obviously you haven't been going gung-ho in every game. It's been some games you go gung-ho, some games you kind of just, hey, let me just kind of chill and pick your moments kind of thing. Do you guys feel like you got more experience this time around?
To a certain extent, yes. I would say to a certain extent we do have a bit of experience there now. Coming to Anfield last season, we went gung-ho at the start. We just went crazy at the start, and we were doing it multiple games that season. We were just always at the start, the first 20 minutes, we just go crazy, bang, 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 shooting the goal. This season, we've been kind of going into games and, just trying to get a feel of the game, like not rushing into it. You kind of get a feel for the game. First 20 minutes, you're just trying to get your shot right, get your passing right, and then you go ahead and turn up the speed. That's how I hope that we can approach this game. Not go straight gun-ho like we did last season. I think we need to get into the game a bit, and just settle ourselves. Do you know what I mean? And then gradually get better throughout the game. There's no need to come out straight away and show your hand. Like, you can try and shoot at the goal, but let's not sit there and give them everything that we have straight in the first 20 minutes, because then we get left out in a situation where, let's say for instance, if we do that pass for Martinelli in the dying members of the game, bro, that would have changed that game completely. If he just made that pass correctly to Saka, then we win that game.
I mean, same way. If Konate doesn't miss from 2 yards out, if Konate don't miss with
that's a great save
test finish, a save, but he's chested like this. You know, like he could have
Yeah,
gone
but
with his foot.
but that's
You could have
no,
gone with
but
his foot. Man got on his
that's
knees.
okay,
Yeah, bear
Jay.
man, he's at 6'5", and he's still trying to chest, and it comes off like his sternum, like his stomach. Like that's poor, man.
Bro,
That's
that's a
poor.
great
That's
save,
poor.
though, man. That's a
That was poor. You're
great
gassing
save,
it.
though,
No,
man.
no, no. Of course
It's a
he got
great
across.
save.
No, he got
That was a
across. But if
great
Konate,
save.
but exactly, bruv, he just stumbled along the line. He just done this, and like the connection weren't there. Do you know what I mean? It bobbled into the line, like, do you know what I mean, onto the line. So, but look, Sad, I know you got head off in a bit because you got your stream.
Yeah.
Let's just quickly do our combined 11 and score predictions before we head out. So what? I'm just going to start with Alisson and goal. Yeah, let's not even. Riot. Come on, Riot's pants. I know you selected Riot, but Riot's pants, man.
Just Alisson, bro. Alisson. You don't need to get into what Riot is.
Cool.
Let's just put Alisson.
Cool. I think Trent right back as well. I don't think we're discussing that.
Yeah, we'll put Trent right back.
Yeah, I thought so. He ain't putting White.
Relax, man. You know what? Yeah, because he's coming with chest right now. Watch when we get to midfield. I'm like, okay. So let's go. So who's next? Saliba and Gabriel. Saliba and Van Dijk. Yeah, relax.
Yeah,
I saw it's hard. It's hard.
No, but hold on.
What?
But hold on. Ibu statistically, he's got the same. It's similar to Saliba this season. And Saliba statistically hasn't been that good. But man are screaming eye test to me. Man are screaming eye test. Man are telling me
because you can see it.
Yes, you can see it, bro.
You can see it. The way the tackle. I tell you what, yeah. This is how you know Saliba is one of the greatest centre backs right now. Yeah. You wanted to say of all time. You know,
in my mind,
in my mind, you're about to say of all time. You were about to.
We're still new. Let's relax. He's still a new centre back. But I'll tell you this, yeah. You go look at the tackle that he made against Crystal Palace. Go look at the tackle that he made against PSV away. The last game that we had against PSV away, yeah. Go look at the tackle. I thought it was Ramsdale who saved it, bro. Saliba comes out of nowhere with that foot. You know that foot when he slide tackles and managed on the last man, bro. This guy is so mature for his age, and the way he tackles, like that last man. And when you tackle only world class centre backs, and I'm not saying he's world class. I don't think so, not yet. But only world class centre backs can make those tackles and time it to perfection, because if you don't, there's penalty straight away. If you do the wrong timing, you're done. Penalty, possible red card because it's the last man. So I think Saliba is clear of Konate, man, or Joel Matip. I think he's clear of them.
I mean, Joel Matip.
Actually, no, clear. Actually, clear is a bit of a disrespect. I think he's just above them in a couple levels, but not clear. Clearly, like fucking levels.
Yeah, cool. And then left back, where we going with G? Tsimikas?
I feel like he's done all right though. Like recently, like man, really put a foot wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't feel.
What,
like
over Zinchenko?
Slightly. I feel like they've been exactly the same. Like since they come in, so I'm good with whatever.
Defensively, they have been the same. We did look at the stats yesterday. So defensively,
you see me. I'm even like usually I'm always the one trying to throw stats all the time. I don't even care about stats anymore. When I watch the game, who do I look like? Who looks like the one that's even like whatever?
For me, it's Zinchenko just because of what he offers to a game. I think he offers more to a game going forward.
He offers more than he offers more in terms of his role in the team. He offers more. So I'll go Zinchenko.
Cool, Zinchenko. In the 6, Endo on the left.
That's right. The 6, we already know it's Rice. That's Rice straight away, bro.
Rice.
Cool. Declan Rice. What in midfield? What we saying? Havertz.
It's got to be Erdegaard and Havertz, man. It's got to be Erdegaard and Havertz. But are we doing this based on form? Are we doing this based on form, or there has to be context between this?
You're actually going to say Havertz.
No, based on form.
Because I couldn't really think of anyone for Liverpool on that side, like.
No, but anyone in midfield.
If I'm doing
like how are you basing this? Like,
If it's not based on form, then it's Rice, Erdegaard, and Szoboszlai. But if it is based on form, then I got to put my whole midfield in there. I have to.
That's it. I mean, that's fair. I'll take it.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, if you're doing based on form, that's be there.
Cool. Right wing.
It's Saka. Salah.
Saka.
Salah. What am I thinking about? What am I
I would
talking
still
about?
put Saka if we're talking about on form.
Saka over
I
Salah.
am. No, no. I'm
Based on
gonna put.
form, yeah.
No, but Saka's not been on form. He's been.
I don't.
He's been.
By the
they've
way,
been-
Than Salah,
I'm.
which is
I'm
how we're
putting.
basing it.
I'm putting.
Has
I'm
he?
putting. Okay, one sec. Because firstly, what you guys were saying about Salah was highly fraudulent. I didn't even get to put in a word there because I was gonna, bro, that was crazy. It was so fraudulent what you guys are saying about Salah. There's no way that a man has 11 goals and 7 assists in the Premier League.
But you
and we're
see,
saying
Sad,
this.
see, Sad, you see
Wow.
the problem. You see, this is what I said just 2 seconds ago. When you look at stats in the game, that's always going to be the caveat to anything you say. Because what you just said there, come on, bro. This guy's got how many goals? You can't say nothing to a guy who scores that many goals, and that's why he's my favorite player.
Yeah.
But when I'm watching the games, Donny ain't. Do you know what I mean? Like he ain't really doing much, and I'm finding it hard to continuously keep backing the guy in a sense of you deserve to start. Whereas there's other players who are putting in performances and getting their version of numbers, you know, in recent times.
Do you know where my argument comes to that? Is because I feel like he's been put in a position where he has to focus on more creating goals rather than scoring goals. I feel like that's why you're not seeing the best of Salah. I feel like that's down to the manager. Klopp is putting him in this position where he has to try and focus more on creating for Nunez. And listen, if you just have Salah there with somebody enabling him to play in from that right side, then Salah's back to normal and he's scoring 25, 30, 35 goals a season.
Can you see when we're doing this combined 11? Yeah, sorry, I don't want to keep you sad, but you see when we're doing this combined 11. Man, put someone else like if I had Salah on the right, but then Saka on the left. Or
That's
I
what
have
I'm.
to pick
That's why.
from the
That's what I
available
plan to
left
do.
wings.
I plan.
That would be my
front
alternative.
three, my front three will be Salah, Saka on the left, and then I'll put Jesus down the middle. That's my front. Obviously, I'm basing this off of players that are fit.
Cool. Say no more.
It's not like Liverpool got another striker anyway to be even. Oh, maybe Jota.
Yeah, but Jota's out in it. So
That's why I said
I
this
agree.
Is he confirmed to be out for the game? Like,
Yeah, he's confirmed. He's confirmed.
Okay.
He's confirmed. He's confirmed. He's confirmed. He's confirmed.
But
Yeah,
he's out of the game. I thought
yeah, he's not
gonna
playing.
play.
No. Presser confirmed. Like Klopp confirmed in his presser. Like Jota's still out.
Allah.
Look how happy man is, bro. That's it. One player's not playing, you know.
Yeah, because him and Firmino, bro. Those two, they got blood on their hands, bro. Blood on their hands.
For real.
I hear that. But cool. Look, let's leave it. And I need all you guys in the comments as well to get involved as well. Please let us know your score prediction. It's score predictions times. It's that time of the show. Make sure you're getting involved in the chat. Make sure we're liking and subscribing. If you're new to the channel, make sure we're heading over to the Football Corner and GTV as well. G, let's start with you. Score prediction for tomorrow, man.
1-1.
First scorer. Or scorers.
Saka and Gakpo.
If you're not even saying Salah, you're about inevitability. You gave me this spiel about Salah's inevitability. You even
No, but he'll get the assist because he'll get the assist.
Fair. So Gakpo and Saka for Arsenal to score. Saad, what are you saying, man?
I'm gonna go 2-1 to Arsenal. I think we can just edge it. I think the score.
He knows that Anfield, right? He knows that Anfield.
Yeah. I'm well aware. But no, I think this year with Saliba going there, I genuinely think we can just edge it. I think we'll be coming in a bit more defensively secure. Still going to be a tight game, but we'll just edge it with 1 goal. I think your scorer will be Salah. I'm sorry, I just can't get away from Salah. He is going to be the scorer. I genuinely believe you guys will definitely score tomorrow, no matter how good my defense is. I think Salah just in big games he tends to play a bit better for me when I watch him. So yeah, I think Salah's going to be your scorer, and my scorer I'm going to go with Martinelli for the first goal, and I'm doing a little you know what I mean? I'm just law of attraction. I'm just trying to speak it into existence. Yeah, an 89th minute goal. from Kai Havertz, bro.
Kai
Wow.
Havertz.
Oh wow. And that's not even you guys. That's just me. I want him to score like a banger to win us the game. Just because there's a certain people on Twitter which I need to speak to. The conversations need to be had if Kai Havertz scores against them. Do you know what I mean? From what I have from them speaking about Kai Havertz.
Say no more. Say no more. I'm gonna go the same score prediction I gave. I think 3-1. You know, I've got a feeling this Liverpool just turns up. I think, you know, when Klopp made that rallying call, like everyone knows what that means, innit? Like at Liverpool, like I wouldn't be surprised if, do you know what I mean? That bus coming in, you got the fans waiting outside already for that game. Like that's the way Liverpool fans are going to treat it, because Klopp's called them out.
Fans? You mean you, bro? You mean you waiting?
Well, I ain't gonna be there early, bro. I've got to drive up there.
You're one of them fans.
Bro,
you're the fans he's talking about, my brother. Like, come
on,
man.
I'm the foreigners on my phone and that with a selfie stick.
Bro,
you're the one taking pictures in that. Where's Roms with his pictures? You had to just do that picture.
Bro, you need to go there.
Pictures and song quotes. Pictures and song quotes like some baddie on Insta, innit?
Yeah, I'm saying, bro. I need you there from early, bro. I need you giving them hell. I need you throwing stones at them.
Forget about going there early, bro. The night before, bro. Sleep there, bro. Sleep there. Outside the
I should go tonight. I should go tonight.
Yeah, tonight.
You should be heading there.
Ram any man them. Let's just pack up. We're going tonight, bro.
Yeah, bro.
We're going tonight.
Bro, you gotta be out there, bro. Waiting for the bus, bro, to come.
Yeah, there we go. But listen, Saad, appreciate obviously you coming on. Appreciate it wholeheartedly. Yeah, feel free. I know you got to bounce. And make sure we're heading over to the football corner as well. Once we're done on here, we got a couple more things to chop up. Obviously, get into the comments as well. But Saad, appreciate you coming on.
Big up, bro.
Big up, on more time as well. Obviously, I'll see you on Tuesday as well. For the counter views with Judge Mo. So yeah, I'll see you there. Big up to yourself.
Big up, man. Big up everybody in the chat. Big up. We're on 42 likes, guys. Let's smash it. Let's get it to 50 likes. Come on, guys. Big up, guys. See you later, G. See you later, Joe.
Take it easy, bro.
Love.
Peace.
Yeah, appreciate Saad coming on, man. He's a decent Arsenal fan. Do you know what I mean? Like he's one of the kind-hearted ones, you know, like that.
Yeah.
Certain other man, Niger Englishman. Yeah, you see Jess from Armchair Gaffers, Niger Englishman. They were shook to come on. They asked me, they're like, yeah, who's going to be on? I said, it's going to be myself and G most likely. If not, it's just myself. And they were like, I don't know. Jess started saying that, you know, he's feeling a bit ill, sending me voice notes. Niger Englishman saying he's stuck in Lagos traffic. All these excuses, bro. You didn't show your face. It is what it is,
bro.
Pull
off to the side, bro. You're right.
To be fair, you pull off to the side, they'll go. The policeman will go and ask him for peas. Yeah,
it'll be long.
Chairman, give me some money. Yeah, it's peak. But yeah, let me get into the comments, man. Yeah, my score, my goal scorers though. Before I get into the comments, I said 3-1.
Mm-hmm.
I think Verge scores the first goal, which is a header.
Good shot.
I think Verge scores the header. I think, you know what it is? I don't know what it is, yeah. I don't know whether I'm getting old, but you know, I'm looking at like these centre backs and these defense, and I'm like, these guys are washed. Like when I'm looking at that Arsenal back line, it's not inspiring me with any confidence. When I'm looking at a goalkeeper, I'm not looking at their keeper thinking, yeah, they're solid. You know, like back in the day, you'd have like, you know, like when you looked at like Chelsea's defense, it was like, even when they were like poor and that, they were like, you were like, all right, cool. Like they got Czech, they got Ivanovic, they got John. Like they're solid. Like they're men at the back. Do you know what I mean? I'm looking at these guys, and these guys are a bit childish, man. Like they were just relying on Saliba. But it's what they're doing is like, imagine Konate was just like fit every single game. Yeah, they're looking at Konate, they're looking at Saliba like he's this guy, and I'm like, yeah, last season he was very, very good, and he's good. Don't get twisted. I think he's very good, but he's not Virgil. He's not like.
I think that's what, you know, that's what it is with them. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like everyone's looking to have the best of something in their team, and where Liverpool fans proclaim to have the best of almost everything, other fans, of course, they want to be known as, well, we got the best young centre back, or we got the best, I don't know, right winger, we got the best defensive midfielder. That's why the whole Rice thing for me, I'm always like, I do think he's played really, really well this season, but to call him the best, off of the back of 6 months? I said, brother. Like,
well, not only are they calling him the best, Not only are they calling him the best DM, they're calling him the best player in the Prem, bar none. That's what man are screaming. He's the best. He's the best set. He's the best player in the league, bar none. There's no one that can touch him right now. That's what my man was. I was arguing with people on the football terrace yesterday.
No, I wouldn't have him as he'd be up there, but I don't think I'd have him as the best. Like,
no, in like terms of Ali, Ali, Virgil, like there's bare players. You can chuck bare players there. Like Ali's Vicario from Tottenham.
Vicario as well. Gordon.
Yeah, like,
I feel like there's a couple of men who could potentially have that.
Yeah, man. So for me, yeah, I mean, definitely not. But look, it's going to be interesting, man. I think we play a risky game, but it's like the way I look at it. Yeah, I know as fans, I think about. I actually wanted to ask you this as well, actually offline.
Yeah.
I was thinking about this. Yeah, you know when we're playing with the risk of like this high line, right? We as fans and other opposing neutrals are looking at that and thinking this is madness. Like, oh, we're shook. Oh, they're about to concede, and then Ali pulls off a save or whatever, right? But do you think Liverpool look here and they're like, it's fine, Ali's got it, and they're actually calm? Like they go in at half time and they're just like, oh yeah, that's calm. Like we knew.
Yeah.
I mean, we play like this because we know we've got Ali, and it's like they're not even bothered like that, but we are as a fan base more so, and it's like almost like like back in the day. Like not even back in the day, because I actually could call it back in the day. It was like 3 years ago when I used to properly play fives nationals and stuff. Like the way we used to go and set up in my team was let them take shots from out wide. We're not even going to block it because more often than not, you're not going to score. Like if that five-a-side goal, if I stand here, even if I stand there and we ain't got a goalie, you're not going to hit it into that top corner because the way it's set up. Go out wide and have a shot. We're just going to win the ball back. You're going to give the ball away. But other teams will look at it and be like, oh, they're having bare shots against you, man. But it was like, nah, we're letting you have them shots. Do you think that we're letting people have these chances to almost like goad them into it because we know we got Ali in goal and we
full sense of security?
Yeah,
it's that. So then they start thinking like, listen. That's why for us, but that's why we look at it and be like, bro, this is too much. But there does come a point now where I'm like, bro, like this has to be intentional now, bro. Like, man, like the way Liverpool give up chances every single game, the high line, we're letting teams, have shot like this is intentional now. This can't be that's why I'm not so convinced that if we just sign a 6, all of a sudden this will just stop. Like if we go out and sign Andre, who's playing now for Fluminense, like it's just gonna stop. I'm like, nah. I feel like we'll continue doing the same things.
Like how can it? Like how can it? If like the defensive, like what's the 6 gonna do? Is he gonna become a sweeper? Is he gonna go behind this? Is he gonna go behind the centre backs? Like,
bro, people in the chat, I beg you lot are gonna have to tell me because everyone keeps telling me like in the summer I was like because I thought Klopp was gonna start playing differently. Klopp's continue playing the same kind of way. So now I'm like, I don't even want to sign anybody because I don't even see the point in signing someone. Like, what, you think this Andre brother? I'm watching Andre now. I can't lie. I'm watching Andre now. There's no way he comes into this team and we just become automatically better.
I can't lie. Rasmus sensational. Like, he's blown me away. Whoa.
Who's Assad, man?
Why be that?
I'm even kind of mad. Why for that 100%, bro?
It's the way my pause. It's the fact that what's crazy though. His pause is basically an unpause because he's paused it while I said blowing him away. He could have been like, nah, like he's seen that, tapped in pause. He could have just deleted that sentence and tapped something else. Man still kept that sentence but said pause. It's like me saying, oh yeah, but I mean, pause, bro. Like, at that point, it's not a pause anymore, bro. You're pressing play, bro. You're pressing play.
You've chosen to write that, so you've thought about this for a second.
A pause is like, on the remote, like Sky remote, you press pause and it pauses everything, innit? Yeah. My man's pause was like Adam Sandler in Click. He just press pause, but the show's still running. My man paused it. But it's part of the show.
Remember, you're not live, Assad. You're not live, so you didn't accidentally say it. Like you had time to finish off, like to even think about what you're writing, why you're writing it. Like there was a lot into this, But like I said, I've been watching Andre. Like I'm watching the Man City game. I can't lie though, this Fluminense team, the way they like to just pass out from the back is jokes. But yeah, this Andre brother, I'm not saying obviously he's playing against Manchester City, so there is a little bit to that. But the way he plays, watching him now, I feel like man will just get frustrated with his whole kind of game, and I can't see what he's gonna do that's so amazing that would make us title like winners. Like he's definitely not.
Yeah,
that
he's
guy.
not. He's not some like destroyer six. Like he's not a Rice.
Bro, he likes
like,
to
he's
play,
not,
bro. He's all kind of trying to play 1-2 football at the back.
yeah, like bombing forward.
Yeah, bro,
His plays a bit like I know it's mad to say, but a bit like Naby Keita. You know, he plays in that, but he likes to do them 1-2s and get forward in that. Like he's not that type of person. We've got a couple comments before we head out as well. We've been there for an hour and 20 minutes. It's popped off. Guys, make sure we're smashing a like on the video as well. Make sure we're heading over to GTV as well to make sure, obviously, we're getting involved with all the, obviously. Hold on. Oh, my days. Oh, it's 2-0. Oh, rah. Yeah, City's just business as usual, isn't it? Oh, well.
Yeah, they paid media as well. Not even great.
Yeah. James Doherty saying Rice is like prime 2014 Hendo. He is everywhere. Great signing. Pity we never got him. Yeah, a lot of people have been saying that quickly, G. If Liverpool signed Rice, we'd be in a title challenge.
Again, this is what I'm saying. No, I don't think we'd be any different than we would be before. Like, he's not going to do anything. The way we play, it's not built for a player to just come in that position to do anything that's going to be so like, oh my goodness, rare tear kind of thing. The only way the only way that would change if Liverpool signed Harry Kane this summer. Then I would say yes. Then I'll be like, okay, fair enough.
Yeah,
someone who
because my man's bagging on a different level. Like this is
different level, bro.
Bro, 25 in 20 or something like that.
Bro, it's mad. He's putting all you other dead.
No, and the way it's the types of goals as well. You're already seeing now, like it's like what do you do with him? No, but that's what I'm saying. Is like what do you do with him? Do you let him play back to goal and bring others into play? Do you step up on him and he goes in behind? If you don't go in behind, he pops it from distance. He's a world class. He's just all round. Yeah, complete, bro. Complete.
Come on, man. And that's why. Sorry, just before you go into the next comment, that's why when man talk about Nunez, I'm like, realize Harry Kane is an elite world class striker. Are you man trying to tell me that he can be of that level? Do me a favor, man. Do me a favor.
Yeah, man.
On, sorry.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Angel Knight 68, big up to yourself, saying this is what Arsenal fans do. Seriously, before we beat them 4-0 a couple of seasons back, I had Arsenal fans telling me Emil Smith and Mane. This is what they were screaming, though. This is exactly what they were screaming.
Well, there's really people saying that, like really, like on a serious level. Right.
No, they were. I remember. Alexander Lost, big up to yourself, saying when I see Zinchenko, I think what's this youth saying? Dead. I don't get that one. Big up to Anfield Road N saying, I was told 4 years back that Kane was too old to sign for LFC. Modern day FIFA footy fans are mad obsessed with age. Man's got to have scored 150 plus in that time.
Bro, you think
Angel Angel saying G doesn't flip flop. He's fully to Klopp's expulsion. That he just got
bro, we don't do them. I told you the only way that man will change is literally Klopp. If Klopp wins the league this season, I'll stop saying Klopp out. That doesn't mean I don't want him to leave. It just means I'll stop saying Klopp out.
Yeah, exactly. That's the same thing I'm on, man. So someone tried to come from me in the comments like the other day. I just had to. He kept telling me, "What were you and G saying? Are you guys still Klopp out?" And I said, "We can chat at the end of the season, innit, if I'm just going to scream Klopp out." And then he was like, "No, but you said that halfway last season." I was like, "Yes." Then I just said, "Yes." What do you to say?
Yeah, like
big up to Neil Gunner in the building. We got Phil Bidwell saying 2-1. Let me see some other score predictions that you guys are saying. We got Captain South saying 4-1. Who else we got? Big up to everyone in the building. Make sure we're smashing the like.
Don't listen to Roms, man. He don't like Nunez.
Endman saying Nunez 89th minute. Yeah.
Hey, that'd be
that Sunday they lost 0-0. Yeah, interesting, man. Interesting. We got a mad different type of different scores, man. Different scores. Some people saying we're gonna lose. We got Neil Gunner, big up to yourself, saying 2-1 Arsenal. He thinks Neil Gunner, are you a Gunner? Are you a Liverpool fan? Chat to me.
No, he's an Arsenal. Yeah, he's an Arsenal fan.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna assume like that's just by the name. Like.
Yeah, I hear that. We've got Captain Sal here saying Santetta is coming early to Anfield tomorrow to give our forwards their Christmas goals. Klopp has 3 points. I like that. Christmas goals, man. Christmas goals. But yeah, people, obviously that's been the Jerry James Show preview. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. It's been a very, very good show. Make sure we're smashing the like. As I said, myself and a couple people are going to be at the ground tomorrow. So if there's anyone that wants to go and just, you know what, I'm even thinking, I might take my camera and do some. Actually, I ain't got a mic.
This is what I'm saying, bro. Don't try to
I ain't
tell
got
you,
my-
man. You ain't fucking listening, bro. You're not fucking listening, bro. I told you, don't come here if you're just gonna be on them type of antics, and you're still going. You know what?
Hold on.
Carry on.
Carry on.
Carry
What do you want to bring? What do you want to bring? Fucking war paint, screaming. That.
I don't know what Klopp wants. He sounded angry. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So
he's
you
angry.
tell me. You're telling me he said he's addressing to people like me. Yeah.
Yes,
Hold
bro.
on.
That's it. Hey, that's fucking hilarious, bro. That's actually hilarious.
Hurrah. Roger looks like he's gone, you know, just watching that game. Anyway, I hope this is what I'm. Obviously, we hope tomorrow. Obviously, Arsenal fans are like this tomorrow, man. Listen, if AFTV is anywhere near Anfield, you know I'm making an appearance on there and I'm grilling all of them.
I'm sure Robin all them, man.
Yeah, exactly. But hopefully I see these tears alive. AFTV reacts.
It's the music as well, like.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Rodri, like he is injured.
Bro, yeah. Or Rodri looks fit. Pep looks like he's lost it. Anyway, I'm going to get to it. There's also Sheffield United versus who's playing?
It's Premier League football today.
Yeah, Aston Villa. So if Aston Villa win today, they go top. They go top.
Tonight, then. Say no more.
Yeah. Anfield Road then saying, Jerry, give us the Russian kid. Oh yeah, cool. Well, listen, if Liverpool lose, this will be me on the drive back then, man. Like some auntie, you know, like that. All right, cool. But listen, G, let the people know what's popping on GTV before we head out, man. Anything coming up over the weekend?
I might drop a preview tomorrow, but yeah, other than that, because I've already kind of done this one, we'll see what happens. But no, I'll be I'll be there after the game. Yeah, just catch me after the game. Obviously, I'll wait for Jerry to do tactics board, where we can go deep into the game, and then go from there. That's how you do pause, by the way, Asa.
I mean, you say it, you forget, you say pause, and you move on, innit?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, there we go. But listen, thank you so much for tuning in, people. It's been a Jerry James Show. Have a great evening, and obviously see you tomorrow. I'm going to try and pattern up a match day vlog or something of the sort. But yeah, stay blessed. It's been the Jerry James Show, and we are out.